Drafting exercise 9-6 throws in triangles and odd shapes. So this one's going to be a little bit more challenging than the previous ones, or at least thinking about it, it's more challenging, but in reality, it's done exactly the same way as we've done the other ones. So let's give this one a try. First of all, I wanted to say good old Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxies, quote, don't panic. Okay, you have all the skills you need to be successful. So first of all, my 45 degree, I love that thing. Okay, I'm going to put up each depth location, and this is a depth. It starts a certain distance away from the edge. I'm going to project those up. And where they cross that 45 degree angle line, sorry, I'm searching for this one. There it is. I'm going to project it over. Okay. Is that any different than anything else we've done? Nope. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to project up any of my width information from my front view. This point is showing a width measurement because you have to know how far from the edge that's coming. Okay, and there we go. So this right here is the point where everyone starts to panic. I want you to look at the shaded shape. This little piece right here is going to act just like my triangle did when I looked at the front view, but then I pivoted it so it's resting on one side. All of a sudden that really long line looks shorter. Okay, so we're going to take this long view and we're going to pivot it, and it's going to look squished, but see how it's cut in from there? So we are going to grab our H pencil. We know that this solid line goes all the way across the back from left to right, and it's on the back edge, which is furthest from the object. Okay, problem solved for that. Then these lines slope all the way from the back to the front of the object on both sides. So those will be nice dark vertical lines. Okay. Where does this come into play? Well, you can see that this notch is being cut out, but it doesn't quite have solid ground until it reaches back there. So you would see open space. Okay. I'm just putting my pencil where those lines intersect. See how I said it would look squished? Okay, because when I look down on it, I would still see some of this surface, but I would also see that little bit of space that's cut out. If I drew a line here, you can see that there's a triangle wedge cut out. But we're not done, because the top of that triangle shape goes across and creates a crease through where it got cut out. So we would also have a hidden line right there. Okay, it looks hard, but as long as you're projecting lines, okay, back and forth, using that information correctly, and once in a while looking at your object, it should be fine. I'm going to scoot my camera down so we can do the last exercise on this handout, which is 9-6. I'm sorry, my camera just wants to wiggle. There we go. Okay, we're calling it. This one, again, people panic. They shouldn't. What do I see? I see a large triangle and a small triangle. That's all there is to it, folks. So I'm going to grab my 5H. Create my 45. drop those down where they hit the 45. Okay. And now it's kind of a connect the dots situation. This is all the way to the back, so it's furthest away from the front of the object, so that's where my vertical line is going to go. Okay. And this vertical line only goes up to that height, so that's where that line will go. I have a horizontal line the entire distance of the object, the entire depth. Okay, another from that one. Mrs. Early, what about the triangles? I'm there. Give me a second. This will be fun. So let's see how many lines we drew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Okay. I hope you enjoyed these tutorials. I hope that you are starting to feel a bit more confident in your awesome skills drawing orthographic multi-view drawings. And don't go ahead to the next assignments because there's going to be an extra twist when we get to the larger drawings.